What the fuck?
Yeah, we
Go
on,
ahead.
man.
Don't finish.
So
Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
Don't finish.
yeah,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead,
Joe.
though,
Yeah,
man. Go
so
ahead.
we could do it in studio, man. I'm just waiting for Stacks to come this way. We have that, you know. I called him the other day, but we talk every day anyway. But either way, that'd be something cool. And yeah, I feel you being a person, and you know my family's in Tampa too, that area, so I don't mind flying out.
Yeah, either way,
Either
I'll
way, you're
definitely be
right though.
willing to
Either way,
fly
we
out
got to
because
get up.
you know,
Nah, either way, we got to get up.
yeah.
I
But
agree.
we just gotta get together. There's gonna be times where we're gonna have to get together
Yeah,
and just work on some stuff where we all got to be together. So
I agree with that.
yeah, so
So
it's a
that being
lot down
said,
the pipeline, but yeah, man. Super Bowl 58's upon us, fellas.
we here, we
We
here.
here, man. A couple of days away. It's still at -2. That it's weird because everybody's taking the Chiefs, but they still underdogs.
I ain't taking no more. I'm riding my San Fran all the way. Like I picked him at the
Yeah,
beginning of the year, and I'm gonna ride with him at the end of the year.
yeah. It's only right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
only
I
right.
ain't jumping off that wagon. Yeah, I just think San Fran. I just feel they do, dog. I just feel they do. And plus,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna front. I'm a home. I don't want Mahomes getting in that Tom Brady record. I ain't gonna front. I mean, that's one of my main reasons why I'm going for San
Yo,
Fran. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I just don't want to get burnt again by Mahomes, man. I'm telling
right.
you, I gave in, man. I gave in, and I said to myself, "Look, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out at least saying at least I took him on one occasion, man." But
49ers got the D
I,
to contain him if they do the right shit. I don't know what
yo, I'm
happened
believing in that.
in the
I'm
playoffs.
believing in that Magic Pat thing, man. I think that's what they call it. That's the intangible of the Chiefs, man. They got Mahomes. 49ers, they have a lot of advantages in so many areas, but at the end of the day, the Chiefs got Mahomes, man, and he's always like that difference maker. So it's just, and I got burnt by him already too many times. So I'm like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna take them, man, and just
And you know
call
what
it a
it is
day.
too, and that's a good point, Crook. And for me, it's like, for me, it's more or less like they're starting to. It sounds simple, but his receivers are starting to catch the ball. Kelsey's starting to
Exactly.
play regular, like you know what I
In
mean,
key
right?
moments.
I always like Rice, but you know Scantlin and all these guys are starting to like catch the ball, and Pacheco is running hard, and San Francisco. It's tough for me right now. I'll be honest with you. If I had if I just can't pick against him, that's the thing, and
Yeah.
I I'm one of them people where I look at San Francisco and their defense, and this is not just me saying it. It doesn't, I think they could move the ball against them. And the Chiefs defense, which I was I'm not gonna lie, man, I didn't realize how good they were. And I know you guys been saying it all year, but you could hear it until you watch it.
Right.
And I believe, yeah, Fred Warner is good, Bose is good. That's fine. Their secondary though could be got, meaning the 49ers. So it's one of them games. I think choose the right play. Me, I'm looking at the over just because it's being played indoors and the weather's gonna be not a factor. I believe it's gonna
Right.
be one of them back and forth games where there's not, um, that being said, it's just one of those things, man. Because to be fair, I'm not worried about the Mahomes and Brady thing because I just don't think they're gonna get to that 6 or 7, 7, whatever it is.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
it's
dog.
gonna be hard.
They win if
Cause
they
it, cause
win this. If they win this one, it's possible.
It gets a little,
it's
it
it's
gets a little
possible, but
cute.
you know what it's gonna come down to? Because remember when the Pats won 3, they went on a 10-year hiatus.
Yeah,
So it's just gonna come down to if they're gonna take a hiatus themselves after the third one. If they win the third one, what happens after that? The team starts to decline, start missing the playoffs. It's about what they're gonna do that second half.
yeah, it's gonna be because
If they don't,
no, you're
continue
right
to
because you
win.
gotta
You see what I'm
remember
saying?
we didn't win we won pre Gronk. So who they gonna get? Who's gonna be the Kelsey? Who's gonna be as good as Mahomes is?
Right.
Who's he?
They
Who's
they
he gonna have
they,
after
they
that?
just draft. They draft so well. They,
Yeah, they draft really
They
well.
do draft okay. They draft good.
they
I
draft
mean,
well. They draft really well. A lot of them guys on the team they draft well. Like they don't
but
really bring.
Kelsey's a yo.
They don't really
All the
bring
other
that.
shit but he's a beast, bro. Like that's a Hall of Famer. Like honestly,
I mean, that's no question.
That's no question. Like
yeah, Hall of Fame.
You're gonna have they drafted? I mean, Tyreek Hill, I give him. But other than that, who have they drafted on that level? That's what I'm saying. And you're right, though. I'm not saying they can't draft T.
Mahomes.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to draft another Kelsey. You're gonna have to draft another Tyreek Hill.
Your boy Pacheco's coming. They drafted him.
He's tough.
He's coming. I
remember before
I like
him,
him on a couple of props.
Remember him? There was Clyde Elaire. They drafted him. He ran well. So he ran well. Line they drafted. They got rid of a couple guys that played well. They've been drafting well, bro.
No, they do. Yeah, I definitely ain't gonna say.
I remember before he started on the downslide, Mecole Hardman was okay.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah, he was
pretty good.
Yeah,
he was serviceable. They was getting busy.
They
was getting busy for a little while.
He definitely was a damn good number 3. I tell you that.
Yes, he was.
Until he started going downhill. I mean, they've had guys like Andy Reid wins. I mean, he won with fucking Alex Smith. I mean, he won with Donovan McNabb. He won with a lot of guys. Yo, shout out to Andy Reid. The more important question is not only can you put. Let me tell you something, Andy Reid. I get the whole dynasty thing, but Andy Reid on Belichick ass, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now because he's just a good coach, man.
Yeah, he is a good coach.
He's a good coach, and he gives out. Everybody has a job to do. People are mad at.
But more importantly, though, nobody ever has nothing bad to say about him.
Nah, yeah, he's good dude.
Right.
Yeah, people are talk bad about Bill, but nobody says nothing bad. Even T.O. came back around and apologized to Big Red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody ever has.
I like how you said that, though, Stats, because that means this is the misconception that players, coaches don't win. And if you look at Andy Reid, I'm not saying he's soft. I don't know him personally, obviously. I don't know him to yell at people. I know he gets where he gets his point across. I've seen him a few times get in people's face, but overall, he's not that like that military get in line, you're gonna sit out the first quarter because this or whatever. Like, I'm not saying he ain't bench guys, but my point is he catches more. He seems to know how to communicate. And I think if you talk about Bill, I don't think Bill doesn't know how to communicate. Obviously, he's an NFL coach, but there's a new wave of players. Andy Reid seemed to adapt to it. So I agree with you, Stats, because and Quirk, like, it's gonna be hard though for me to look at that because I could see they were saying Andy Reid, not that he's gonna retire this year, next year, but is he gonna stay? Is he gonna stay? Because he's had some health issues too. So a lot of luck comes into getting a dynasty, man.
Yeah, he might walk away. I mean, he might walk away after this.
He might walk away, but every coach got that guy that they grooming. I'm quite sure he got somebody there. He got somebody there that he's been on the low too. It's always that guy on the low that you never
on the low.
Shout out to Pat Riley has Spoelstra though. Nobody knew Spoelstra was gonna get that job. I
didn't know what's his name's back there. They said the enemy's back there this week.
Yeah, I could see. I knew that was coming. I knew your boy was going to give him back his job, a job. I don't think he's going to get.
Yeah, he ain't over there making the fucking game plan. But
I can see him coming back to that staff though.
Yeah, he's there.
The enemy came back to the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I can see that happening, Stoney. Yeah. I can see that happening.
They didn't make it like official, like he's on.
Because he's with Washington right now. He's with the Commanders.
He got fired.
He done. They got rid of that whole.
You serious? They did.
They hired Cliff Kingsbury.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. You talk about the Patriots cleaning house. They clean house in Washington.
Yeah.
Nobody's got kept over there.
Sometimes that's what you got to do, man.
You have to, and people are down on the past because they're saying that there's a lot of collaboration, man. You need that now, man. All that one person making every decision is not that you can't have that type of, not that Bill doesn't know how to do that, but it's hard now, man. It's hard to do more than one job now, man.
Yeah, it is. And why would you want that? Like, why, you gotta distribute those different, those different titles. You gotta distribute that, and everybody has to work together. It can't just be one person controlling.
the GM,
Oh, like
the GM hired a coach. That's why if GM hires a coach, that means it's his guy. So you know they're gonna work together, and so on and so forth. You hire your coach hires you hire the coach. Coach hires an offensive coordinator. Offensive coordinator hires his quarterback coach. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's on the same page. Like you hire guys that you're familiar with working with. That's why.
yeah.
That's why. Like a lot of these teams, like Green Bay does a great job with that shit. I think. Shout out to that GM. He's done a great job.
Yeah, don't forget that's where Wolf came from, Green Bay.
Yeah.
He didn't come from the past.
Yeah,
He came from Green Bay.
Yeah, Elliot Wolf, young kid too. Young guy too. I mean, shout out to him. I mean, I just think that new wave of NFL going younger is in full force. I just think it is, man. I think
it's nice. I mean, different minds, new ideas.
We want.
I mean, the way they
need that
bring game
fresh
plans together.
Yeah, you need that. You need that fresh look. Like, and not to get on Belichick. This ain't really about Belichick now. Now I'm just talking in general with the NFL. Like, I like the fact that when you have these guys that are coming up, I look at these guys, right, and we're all around the same age. I'm like, damn, this guy's 38 and he's a head coach and he's a VP of player operations at 38. But I love that, man. Like, I just feel as though nowadays, man, to do all this work. I go to school, got a job, do a podcast, got a family, just like all of us, right? I get tired. I don't got no game plans. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the highway coming back from Roxbury school, and I'm like, yo, damn, I love that I'm on the podcast, but I'm like, yo, I gotta get some coffee in me, man. Shit, like I gotta get, you know what I mean? Like
coaches, dog. I talked to several college coaches. They don't have a life.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have
yeah. I mean, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Stacks, you did it. You did it. It's not easy to do. Imagine you booking the flights, coaching the team, scouting the next team. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the Patriots, but you're coaching a team. Yes. You understand what I'm saying? So you need that help, bro.
That's why you got them coaches where they have multiple coaches on the staff.
Right. But Bill, this is what they want now. The NFL wants collaborators now. That's what they want. They want people to collaborate. They want people to, whether you think it's right or wrong, I don't know if it's going to help the Patriots. I hope it does, and I assume just there being a new voice in any of these teams, whether it's the Redskins, the Patriots.
The Pats are set up. Gerard kind of stepped into a good situation with the fact of the draft pick and the money he has to spend.
Yes, and they made it clear they're going to spend money.
He plays these cards right. He can come out looking pretty this year. He really can.
I think so. Definitely.
Drafts the right people.
Get the right team around you.
Yeah,
and it goes.
And you guys made a good point. Stacks, you made a great point. And Crook, I remember you saying this. The defense is fucking stout.
Yeah,
so you're already halfway there. You halfway there.
You might have to tweak it a little bit though with the linebackers, like we said.
True.
Yeah, but like you said, that's the only spot I would say you need to tweak. I'm gonna tell you something. Your boy Barmore's coming on. He played well.
Yeah, Barmore's coming on.
That's the Barmore I thought we drafted right last year.
Yeah,
that was the
even what's his name? Jennings is coming on.
Yep, Jennings is coming on.
And like I said. Man, you halfway there with that defense. You all said it yourself. And look at Mahomes right now. If it wasn't for that defense, he wouldn't be in the Super Bowl this year, in my opinion.
And then I think you may have to just tweak that safety spot though. Just a little bit.
Yeah, you have to do that.
Yeah, you need a heavy hitter back there.
Well, you got a heavy hit. I like Duggar back there, but you know what they need is a cover safety.
Somebody to help them.
That could cover.
Yeah, they need a safety that could cover. They need a safety that could cover the Kelseys and the tight ends you're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? So you you play Baltimore. They got.
What about that Marpay kid? I remember they drafted him. I don't know if he's.
Yeah, he was a safety, but they moved him to linebacker. Now, though, funny you say that because he has speed. And you can move him to linebacker. And they was already trying to do that with him.
I think they were, yeah.
Yeah, so they was already trying to do that with him. So if they tweak that linebacker's position, because you look, if every team that has a good defense, they linebackers are fast.
They're fast. Yeah, that's
linebackers are fast. So
we talked about that the last show, I believe. Like,
they tweak that linebacker spot. And with Gerard being a former linebacker, he should know what he's looking for. He should know what he has to do at that position, especially.
Yeah.
So I think he, like I said, he's set up to really look pretty this year if he does right. If he does right.
And to be fair, guys,
definitely make some noise. But they don't have a GM yet, right?
No, they're pretty much saying Elliot Wolf is in collaboration with people. But
yep,
if you would say, I would say the arrows are pointing at him. That's what I would say.
He's big. They're gonna hire GM. I think maybe
he's within the organization.
Yeah. Right now they're saying it's a group effort. Right now,
because you can't hire a GM without, because it's the same thing with GMs, the Rooney Rule. So you got to go through a few candidates. They hired Alonzo Highsmith. Now he's from University of Miami. I don't know what they got him for. Player development. They said he's a good evaluator of talent. Sorry. They hired who's it? What's his name? McAdoo? Something McAdoo. I remember he coached the Giants.
He coached the Giants.
Assistant, a terrible coach, but a great evaluator of talent at the quarterback position. He has a track record.
I think they setting up. I think what they're doing is they're putting together a staff that's going to help him succeed. You know, that's what it is.
And draft the right guy. Let's keep it real. And
then that's probably the whole thing. Maybe the room now is filled with people that's going to come with better with some nice concrete ideas.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta remember, Highsmith came from he left the Dolphins. Now he left the Dolphins. He former University of Miami fucking superstar. Left the Dolphins where he had a good job where they was winning to come to the Patriots. So something brewing in New England right now because he didn't have to leave Miami at all. Why would he leave Miami? They winning. They get their arrows pointing up. They without injuries this year. Who knows what would have happened to them? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So yeah, guys. I don't know if y'all gave the spiel. This is our Super Bowl pregame show here. Parlay with us. We're trying to bring y'all some. We're back. Obviously, I don't know if y'all said that, but we're back. We took a little hiatus. We was off for about a week or so, 2 shows because we do 2 shows a week. So we've been off since the NFC. I mean, since the what was it? The NFC Championship game. Both championship games. NFC and the AFC Championship games. That's the last time we was on the tube. We're back on the tube. Please, guys, always, I gotta say, please like and subscribe. Please share it. Please share our handle, Parlay with us. We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. You name it. Please share our handles. Please like, subscribe. Please help us build our subscribers. And the likes help us build our algorithm. So do that, please, guys. We appreciate it. The ones who are watching, the faithful fans, the faithful people who get in on this show, and support us. That's all we ask for as far as support. No, it doesn't cost anything. So please just do that for us, guys. And did you guys drop the intro? Because it's been a while, guys. No.
To make moves, doobie don't snooze, it's on your back, cause they hate you, dog break through, son get through, but don't break you,
Yeah, once again, man, this is Parlay with us, man. It's Mr. Beans here, Stony Cook, Hustle Stacks, and Sean Doe. I know these guys already got it started. I jumped in on the cast a little bit late, but needless to say, I'm here, and let's get it. We keeping it pushing. I know you guys will have some conversations about what we're going to be looking like. Hopefully, our team, what we're our coaching staff, the moves they're making, the changes that they're making in-house. You got some players who want to come back, like Kendrick Bourne. I heard you guys talking about players. Kendrick Bourne is
Kendrick want to come back.
Yeah, Kendrick Bourne wants to come back. So we're talking. I know. People want to hear Kansas City 49ers Super Bowl talk. And we're going to give you guys that talk, obviously. We got props from Stoney. We got props from Doe. I know Stacks is going to give his breakdown on how he feel this Super Bowl might go. The team that he called in and said that will be there is there. the 49ers. Shout out to Stacks. Stacks called that somewhere in the beginning of week 3 or 4. He called it on 49ers. I just said, look out for Pat Mahomes, Magic Pat, going back to the beginning of the playoffs, and Magic Pat is where I thought he would be. So, yo, guys, this is going to be a good Super Bowl. We're going to do a post-game Super Bowl show after the game so we can wrap it up and talk about how the game went down and all the commercials and all the props that won or didn't win. So with that being said, I just gave them a little spiel real quick so we can spice it up a little bit. But yeah, guys, not to cut you guys. I know I cut you guys and I jumped into the whole, introduction type thing, but I know we had to get that back in because we ain't been here in a minute. But besides the Patriots, we got somebody. Besides the Patriots, Terrell said he loves our intro, guys. Besides the Patriots, we're talking about how they're gonna. I mean, not beside it. We could give a little conversation on the Patriots if you guys want to, but I think everything is going, just to piggyback off what you guys were saying. I think everything is going as according to plan. The coaching picking, some people might not like it. Van Pelt might be a good offensive. We don't know. We got to see what this is going to look like. And then they got Covington for the defense. Gerard's there on the defense. This thing's going to look totally different, guys. And we asked for this. This is what we asked for, right? Here on Parlay with us, we asked for this. So we're getting what we asked for.
They brought back Bill's youngest son, too. Still at safety coach.
Oh, they did, huh?
Yeah. One of them stayed, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And what's crazy about that, Stoney, is that his older brother, offered him a job at Washington. He turned it down.
Yeah, he don't want
to go. I'm sure he did.
He got his family here.
Yeah.
Right. That's right. He got his family here.
His brother wants to be back in the NFL.
Raising kids here. He's raising kids here. You're totally right.
He took that job.
Yeah, he did.
He wants to get back in the NFL. You have to, that's like rehabilitating.
You got to start somewhere. And
you got to start somewhere. And I respect him for taking it, by the way. I'm not hating on him for taking it. That's dope. But, to go to college to rehabilitate whatever, not that he has a bad reputation. I don't want to put that on his jacket, but, he's his own man now. Let's keep it real. He ain't coaching under his father. He ain't coaching under Mayo. Yeah. Mayo, low key, was, even though he was on TV all the time, Mayo was calling a lot of the defense. From what I heard. But that being said, yeah, props to him and props to keeping his son. Keeping Belichick on the staff. There's no animosity. There's no
right.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
They had a good relationship.
Gerard came out and said he wanted both of them.
He did. He did.
That's real.
Because he worked with these guys for years and he know what they could bring.
Right.
So
Gerard probably was with the guys were probably little kids around Gerard.
Yeah, true.
Probably was little kids around Gerard. Probably. I had a story today. Who was it? Oh, it was Booker McFarland when we talked about Shanahan. How Shanahan was a little kid in the locker room taking notes. You know what I'm saying? So, right, that a lot of them guys who say, "Oh, we don't play college ball." But when your dad's a head coach, you've been around ball.
You've been around a game, right?
You gotta know.
You got it. Right. Yeah.
That's funny when you have these guys that are talking about. You hear a lot of people saying about it's not Gerard Mayo, but any coach in general. He played defense. He don't know offense. He's in the NFL. He played football. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Obviously, he might specialize in defense, but what did he have to stop? Offense.
Right.
It's one of these things where it's just not Mayo. It's in general. That's why I understand, talk shows and all that. You got to make noise and say whatever. But sometimes when it comes just down to sports and sports talk, we got to let people know, look, man, when you play football, you play basketball. To be a coach, you have to know both sides of the ball. Now, whether you succeed in that is whatever. I think it comes down to the draft and who you pick, and that's why it's important. This draft. I'm glad we're going to stay on because this draft was important, guys. It is very important. And for me, that first pick, as important as that number one pick is, which it is, that's the franchise. That second pick is huge. That second pick is huge.
Fellas, I'm gonna go in. I'm backpedaling a little bit. I watched film on all them quarterbacks. It's gonna be a tough decision.
Yeah,
I'm backpedaling a little bit.
Yeah.
Drake,
So why? No, I'm gonna ask you the question.
I
Since I'm gonna
seen
be,
Drake made
what-
his film.
so why? So why
Nah,
you
but
say
I-
that?
I
Now,
like-
break that
I
down.
like
break
Jake-
down.
I
Break
like
that
Jaden
down for me,
Daniels,
Stacks.
man.
I do too,
Why?
Stoney, but like I said, I watched all.
Why
the-
you Why you conflicted now? Why are you?
I
Conflicted?
just watched the film. I took one day of each, and I watched film of all them guys.
Mhm.
Yo, they tough. That's a hard pick. It's a hard pick. It's not a slam dunk.
Let me ask you a question. I'm sorry, I don't know, Crook, you had a question, Beans, but let me ask you a question. Just all you guys. At the end of the day, that pick's gonna make itself, though, right? Because it ain't gonna be our decision. Because even if we want Daniels, he might be gone before that, unless Chicago trades down. Now I'm hearing Chicago might trade. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know. They might keep the pick or trade the pick down. But if they don't, Williams is number one. Are you guys willing to take the third guy, whoever's there? Like, so say they take Daniels, are you willing just to take May? Or if they take May, are you willing to take?
Let me tell you something.
I think either or.
I watched the film on Drake May. I'm backpedaling a little bit. I didn't want that dude. He's a big quarterback, strong arm, more athletic than I thought.
Right.
He's not bad. He's not bad. He's not bad. He's not bad. I'm just saying that he's not. Now, with that being said, I want to see his pro day, and I want to see him if he goes to the combine. I want to see. So
he might just do, these guys, they'll do the pro day. And
Jaden Daniels, man.
And the thing that's different, don't forget, Jaden Daniels is just not a runner. I'm not saying you saying that, Stacks. That dude they say he has the best deep ball out of all three of them. That's what they saying.
I mean, you ain't even got to say that, though, because he broke all Joe Burrow's records. But a
lot of people don't know that, though. A lot of people don't know that.
You live in SEC country, you know that. Yeah, he broke all of Joe Burrow's records, though. He did. And by a lot. Not by a little bit, by a lot.
Wow.
And he didn't have that cash Joe Burrow had. Chase and Jay Jettis. I mean, it's easy to put records up with them two. You know what I'm saying? And he does have one guy that's projected to go high.
Yeah, he had one guy that was a beast, though.
So Stacks, you're basically saying, man, like this kid Daniels might be the one that we should really be looking at then, or May.
I like his upside.
I'm with Stoney. I like Daniels' upside. He's a bigger kid, but I'm just telling you, y'all go and watch the film. Listen, it's tough, and I mean, Penix too. For me, Penix got the best deep ball. For me, that's my opinion.
His deep ball is nasty though.
Deep ball is crazy. His deep ball is
nasty. His accuracy when he's on it, when he's throwing correct on, like not throwing on the back foot. When he throws, the kid got some accuracy. Man.
He does. He's accurate. He's very accurate for a left-handed guy.
Yes. I was speaking to somebody and they were saying that to me. They were saying, listen, they like Penix and they say, yo, Cornell, we understand, you riding for Penix. You saying Penix is the dude. That's the pick we should make for as far as for quarterback. I don't care how we get him, if he drops or whatever. They saying that's what I'm thinking. But they questioned me. It was like, I don't trust left-handed quarterbacks.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. I've heard that. Not with
him. And I've heard that. Not with him. I'm just saying,
yes.
Period. People are kind of scary with the left-hand quarterback thing.
And then I'm gonna tell you a sneaky second round pick at quarterback, Spencer Rattler, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo, they saying he looked the best on that senior.
I watched that whole Senior Bowl game, and them throws was on the money. And I'm telling you right now, second round guy, maybe even day 3 guy. I wouldn't mind. Remember now, he was a high recruit.
Yeah, but they saying he's moving up, Stacks. They saying he's moving up.
If you remember, he was high.
He was supposed to be the next Mahomes.
Yes, he was at Oklahoma. Remember, only reason he struggled because Lincoln Riley left him at Oklahoma.
He kind of had to move. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember him.
People don't remember Caleb Williams was at Oklahoma with him.
Yep.
And then he transferred to USC.
Yeah, and Penix was somewhere else too. Penix was at
Indiana.
Yeah.
And Jalen Daniels was at Arizona State with Coach Edwards, I believe, right?
Was there,
Oh, he was there with Coach Edwards?
I believe. I know he was at Arizona State. I'm not sure if it was Coach Edwards or not, but either way,
I'm telling you, this draft is some. Listen, Drake May, I got a new outlook on you. I think you're all right. I thought he was. I didn't want him. I just wanted something different. Put it that way.
Right.
You know, not the pro.
That being said,
right.
You know what's so funny? That being said, is whoever we draft. The thing I like that I think Crook brought it up in the chat. I'm so happy we hired a quarterback as our coordinator. Even just, I mean, he could call plays, coordinate, whatever, but getting the guy in here, because talent's everything. Don't get me wrong. You just got talented, you could be great. But if you come into the NFL, whether it's Drake May or Jaden Daniels, I'm glad that they have a quarterback as the main who's going to focus on him. And you guys said it best, too, with Ben Pelt with Cleveland. I know Flacco was there, and don't forget, he did some good things with Baker Mayfield. I know Baker Mayfield, left Cleveland, obviously. And I know Van Pelt, people are saying Van Pelt got fired. It's not that he got fired. They were saying they want to go in a different direction because they're going to bring Watson back, and the coach wants to work with Watson more one-on-one. So whoever we draft, I'm just glad that he has a chance of having an actual quarterback as his coach on top of, Mayo and McAdoo. Don't forget, McAdoo was in that position too of he didn't want to bench Eli. They said they made him bench Eli because he had to take the fall. I heard for that. So you got guys that are just quarterback, quote unquote, coaches that we have, and we have two. So like you said, Stacks, whether it's May or Daniels, I think they're in good hands, man. I truly believe that. I'm just glad we thought of that when we were hiring these coaches.
Yeah, and they brought him up within.
Let me shout out somebody.
The relationship is there.
Let me shout out this. This is my peoples all the way from Atlanta. What up, family? I ain't gonna, what up, Luther, man? What's good, man? Thanks for joining, chiming in, man. That's love, man. That's Martin's pops, guys. And you guys know who Marty is, right? So that's Martin's pops all the way shouting us out from Atlanta.
What's
Thanks,
up, Mr. Davis?
Thanks, man. Thanks, yo. Thanks for joining in, man. This is what I'm doing, man. This is our podcast. Join in sometime. Join in Thursdays, Sundays. Check it out with us. Get in the chat. Whatever you feel like. I know you're a sports person too, Luther. So hit us up, man. Thanks for joining in, man. We appreciate it. But yeah, he said, bless up. Yes, bless up, my G. He's my G, man.
Hey, Joe, you're an OG when you got a name like Luther.
Yeah, you're there, right? Yeah.
Hey, Stone, Luther,
right?
Luther coming over here, your whole life.
He probably carried the 12 gauge down to the Whistling Dixie.
And he yachty.
Luther got the ratchet.
He yachty, so y'all already know.
He got the 12 gauge in the trunk.
He yachty, so Jamaican. That's my Jamaican brethren from long time, fam. You know what I mean? So
that's what's up. Shout out to Luther.
Yeah, shout out to yo. That's so funny that he came on. Yo, Luther, you're funny.
Shout out to him, man. Appreciate you.
Man.
Appreciate you coming to support us and
man.
And everybody that's always supporting us. Little Terrence. Y'all, love y'all.
Yeah, man, we love it, man. We, this is what we do. We love talking sports, man, and we chop it up and we have a good time, and it's always live. We do this thing live. This is a Boston's based live podcast. So yeah, man, thanks for chiming in, Luther. We appreciate it, man. Jump in here whenever you want.
And quick to sorry to cut you, Beans, but real quick to our listeners, we will be having some interviews coming soon. We talked about that. We'll give you more information about that going forward. But we will be having some people coming on to be announced. But just wanted to mention that too, guys.
Some heavy hitters. Some heavy
hitters.
Yes, great interview.
Thank you, my G. He said we're doing a good job. Thank you, man. And he's in the music business down there in Atlanta. So just
we definitely gotta connect.
Yes, just to let you know. He's like
definitely gotta connect.
When I mean music, like full studio type thing, like studio, like full shit.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll connect. Luke, that's my man. That's Sean Doe. Check him out on Spotify, man. He's a good artist, fire artist, excellent artist. His music is superb, man. Check him out, Luke, and tell me what you think, man. Now that's a link that that you can collab with. All right. So yeah, guys. With that being said, what we gonna talk about next? What's
props.
next?
Don't forget the
props.
props. The props,
Let's get the props in. Let's
get in
get
the props,
props,
man. You know
what I
let's
mean?
get in it, man.
Let's get in. This is the Stacks is gonna
You
take a little.
You go, because
Hold on, yo.
sorry,
Before we go, let me get y'all something. I gotta shout them out, and I know they probably watching. My nephew and them in Trinidad. My dad just came back from Trinidad, and he brought something back that my nephew brought that made for us. Two things he made for us, but one thing is our prototype for our t-shirt. Let me get that, guys. Just hold on 1 second. Y'all can continue talking.
Crook, you go, man, because you put the work in.
Man. So shit, right? So I'm looking at this game, man. It's like, damn, man. I'm looking at that -2. Yo, that -2 been there forever.
I know it ain't moving,
and it's not moving. A lot of money's coming in on KC. I mean, I already took KC. You know, I took KC. I already made that bet, but I'm like, damn, this ain't this is not a guarantee, man. I think this game is gonna be a tight game, man. I think it's gonna come down to whoever has the ball last.
I believe that too. I really do.
Yeah. So, but hey, I took that bet, but I didn't take it like
with confidence.
With a lot of confidence, with some confidence, not a lot of confidence. It's more like, look, I'm gonna rely on Mahomes. Always makes it happen some way, somehow, man. He's a difference maker. You could put all the stats. I mean, I think San Fran's more talented, but it's like the Chiefs got Mahomes, man. So it's like,
let me ask you a question. You would know this
right there.
Quick, let me ask you a question, bro. Like, why is it? I've never seen this before. Where 72% of the money's coming in on KC and it's not moving. Why do you think that?
It's not moving.
Why do you think that? I've never seen that.
Well, Vegas knows something that we don't.
Right.
They know something that we don't. I think they looking at San Fran's defense.
Okay.
I think they feel like San Fran's defense is that difference. Like they could be up 3 and it come down to.
I'm gonna tell you.
So you're saying I know I didn't get in real quick. So you're saying the money's coming in on the 49ers?
Yeah, 72%.
No, it's coming on KC. It's coming on KC.
Oh, the money's coming in on KC.
But the 49ers remain favorites.
Know what it is,
though?
Wow.
Know
what it is, Stoney? It's San Fran's front four. Because you remember that Kansas City line is banged up. And I don't think they've ever went up against a front four. I mean, Baltimore's front four was okay. It was their linebackers that really made Baltimore.
Yeah.
Linebackers and safety that made Baltimore good. But that front four from San Fran can get after you with no blitz.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean. And that's why the 49ers cover the middle of the field so well, because they don't have to blitz. They can keep those linebackers in the middle. So at any team, like I said, I ain't down Mahomes at all. But I just think San Fran got the D. They had the D to corral him just a little bit. But I think the Super Bowl gonna come down to which D plays better more than offense. That's just me.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's gonna come down to the D. Who could play. Listen, if San Fran can rattle Magic Pat and put him in a rattled state with his mind, like he's not as sharp as he's always is. Yeah, San Fran can be the victor in that game. But if that boy can hold his stomach together and not make no mistakes, it's going to be a very interesting game, bro.
It is, man.
Very interesting game. This is what that's what I'm saying, Yes, it's, you're right, Luke. It could be, the word is defense. I understand that. But look what this kid can do. Just think about it in a I hate to bring it up because we always compare to Brady, right? But he's the one you want. He's the echelon you want to compare to, right? Brady was cerebral on how he dealt with defenses. How many defenses that came at Brady besides the Giants? How many defense came at Brady that Brady wasn't able to figure out and eat up and chew up? A lot. You see what I'm saying? he knew how to handle that. So I think this kid is somewhere in that same realm. Just by this playoff series alone shows you that he went on the road and was able to keep his head on a swivel and not make the mistakes to lose the game. And that's going to be the difference in that game in the Super Bowl.
The thing that scares me for San Fran, if you betting on, San Fran is their secondary. Like I said, KC started catching the ball. So their secondary is vulnerable. I know they got Ward back there, don't get me wrong, but their other half,
but they've been giving up a lot of points. I mean, if you look at it, the last 3 games, and they're lucky to win the last 2 games. They should have lost the last 2 games.
But really, Stoney, they ain't been through the pass, been through the run. Been through the run. They are getting gouged on the run. I'm telling you right now, they ain't really been through the pass like that. Their run defense has been horrible.
Yeah, but everything they give everything.
I just think everything.
Detroit was doing with Detroit had their way with them.
No, when you averaging, we all know the run sets up to pass.
Sets it up. Yep.
When you have a running backs that's averaging 180 yards in the game, 180. That's unheard of in the playoffs, dog. That's unheard of. 180. They look that up. That's bad. That's horrible. You ain't even supposed to win that game. You guys, running backs get you a $180.
$180, yeah, that's true. Because if you think about it, in our days, in the Patriot heydays, $180, you're done.
$180, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, $180, that's a lot, man.
You know what I mean?
That's a lot, bro.
That's a lot.
Aaron Jones only had 18 carries. He had like 140. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
And Luke, you're right. Luke, you're right. Luther, you're right, man. They did manage. I mean, I think what happened in that game, Purdy kept his head together, and that was coaching. That was a coach. That was Shanahan's coaching in that game against the Lions, against a coach that was falling apart, making bad decisions.
Sure was.
That's what that was. Luke, it was just Dan Campbell shouldn't have made those plays, shouldn't have made those decisions. The first decision, yes, analytics will tell you to make that decision. But after that, the points count, my brother. And by giving up points, when you give up, you can't build the greatest coach so far, the greatest coach in our lifetime, Bill Belichick, will always tell you, you don't give up points, my dude. Take the 3. And that's what the Lions made mistakes with, the 3. So, yes, I understand just so you know, Stacks put 49ers in this game on Sunday. Stacks put them in there. But at the end of the day, the 49ers did squeak through 2 games this playoff. They squeaked through.
They lucky to win both of them.
But we all know it takes a little luck to win a championship.
It takes a little luck, man. They had a hell of a luck, man. Hell of a luck. And the coaching that was making bad decisions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Stone.
No. So let's get some props. Throw some props at the people's guys.
Props. Let me tell you something. So
who's David? Hold on. Who's this? David Burns, watching from Cedar Hill, Texas. What's up, Cedar Hill, Texas? Shout out to David Burns, man, all the way from Cedar Hill, Texas, man. We love that, man. Thanks. Shout out, man. Thank you. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. And I'm hoping you guys getting good warm weather down there because it's freezing up here in Boston.
Not tomorrow. It's gonna be 60 degrees this weekend.
I don't know what's going on here in Boston.
It's gonna be nice this weekend.
I'm with that.
I know what's going on. That grill gonna be going on this for the Super
Bowl. Hey, Stacks got the weather for that, so I know he gonna be grilling for the Super Bowl.
Stacks could grill too. Stacks could grill. He was down there cooking. When I went down there, he could do some shit. I'll give him
Stacks. I mean, when I called him one time, he was about to
when I went to the crib. I'm like, wait a minute. He over here making all
you know what that is. That's when you turn from a city boy to a country boy. You start grilling.
You could go food shopping in my man's pantry. I said, Stacks. I said, yo, do we need 8 Lowry seasons, bro? Like, where you go? What is this? The end of the world coming?
We gotta have our spice. You know that.
Yo, but listen, real quick before the prop. If you ever have a problem, you get stuck somewhere, you want to get stuck in Stack's crib because you will not go hungry. You got a good 2 months. If you drink alcohol, you good too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You got a good 2 months without having to leave the crib there. I'm telling y'all.
And I'm gonna tell you another
But
thing.
my
If
bad. Go ahead,
you, you know, if you need to defend yourself, you good too.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, you eating and shooting. We good.
We good. Yo, I remember the first time, when I first went down Tampa, down Clearwater down there, and he took me into down in Largo down there, and he took me in the crib. He was like, "Yo, Neil, come see this shit. Come see this shit." Yo, I went in the closet. I said, "Oh my gosh, where am I?" Yo, I thought, this dude
He thought he was in Seaver Street, so he was looking out the window. We were like, "Nah, man, this is legal."
Yo, it was all pretty, all on the wall, like. I was like, yo, this dude got like a little literally like a freaking gun shop in his closet. I was, that was exciting. That's when I first got my little infatuation of the Second Amendment, with Stacks. Stacks put me on.
You got to. You never know what you know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah. Stacks put me on to that, man, and ever since then I've been doing it, man. He said Cedar. Let me drop that in there. So David Burns says Cedar Hill is about 15 minutes from Dallas. Oh, okay.
So Dallas.
The Fort Worth area. I haven't been to Texas. That's one place I want to visit. I haven't been to Texas.
Fort Worth.
How far are you from the?
Fort Worth.
I went to the United Airlines. The airlines. We was over there for my job. We went to United Airlines. I think it's United Airlines.
Oh, what they have like a big base or a big
their base is there.
Corporate office. Oh,
okay. Their corporate office. Yeah, I was over there.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I heard.
I
heard Texas is
hot,
like.
Bro, I thought I was gonna die.
You could fry an egg when you
hot.
put it. Sure. I heard you could fry an egg out there on the sidewalk.
Hell yeah, it's fucking blazing out there.
I've never been, but one of these days I'm gonna visit Texas, man. I gotta visit Texas, I've been down. I got to Alabama. I know I could get to Texas. So yeah, I gotta visit them areas. Let me see what else, guys. So y'all get y'all prop stuff together so we can start. You guys love the city right now.
Yeah, so these props, I played a lot of like reasonable props.
Oh, he's saying he would love the city right now at night. Oh, okay. So it must be popping down in Dallas, Fort Worth area, man.
Yeah, Dallas is straight, though.
Yeah, okay. And Crook, you've been out for Dallas, right?
American Airlines. That's what.
I went to the Dallas Patriots game this season.
This past season. That's right.
This year,
actually, the earliest year we did the show when you chimed in from the Dallas.
Yeah, it was nice out there
from the stadium there. Okay, from Jerry's World as he said, the home of the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, yep. Luka, you guys got that Luka down there doing his thing, and Kyrie. I don't know what he's up to, but shout out to you guys in Dallas.
Good behavior right now.
He's on good behavior right now.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, man. One of these days we'll venture off to them areas, man. I don't know if they call that the Midwest or what region do they call
Southwest.
Texas? Texas is considered Southwest,
I believe.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's just so big. I don't know. That's a big ass state.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I've known some people who moved down to the Houston area.
That's what Terrell had beans. He right there in Fort Worth.
And Terrell's in Fort Worth. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. You did say that.
Right there.
That's cool.
That's cool. But Houston's up and coming though.
Yeah, they say Houston's
a lot of people moving out there.
Yeah, they moving out there.
Just moved out there. It's cheap out there.
It's cheap out there. Yeah. They buying nice homes out there.
Yeah, that's exactly what she did.
Yeah, they buying nice homes out there. And the commerce, I think the commerce is obviously people won't move to a place that there's no commerce. When I mean commerce, there's no money to be made where you can't get a job or do things. So obviously if you're moving to Houston, there's some kind of revenue being, shared out there as far as like, profit, making money. I don't think, you know, us being from up here, you know, if you move to a Houston area or something like that, just because, you know, the housing, you better make sure you can make the money too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's cool though.
definitely.
That's
Definitely.
cool though. So yeah, guys, y'all want to move on to y'all props so we could get some prop talk in here real
I was
quick
trying to
before we
get
move
into
on
it,
to the
man.
NBA.
I was trying to get into it, man.
Jump into it. Let's get into it. Give them
listen,
props,
man.
man.
It's crazy, but my thing is I'm going for those reasonable props, not those long shot, those 1 in a million shot, like chances of happening type of bets. I'm like more like, you know, the over rushing yardage, receiving yardage, and stuff like that. But one prop I'm looking at right now is the MVP. I took Pacheco to win MVP plus 2,500. I think it's good value. I mean, I feel like if he's running the ball well, getting those first downs and
he got a
extending
chance.
the play,
Like we said, Stoney,
they might look at him. You know, he might be that dark horse.
Well, just to chime in on that notion, Pacheco to me will get it if he scores 2 rushing TDs.
Like
Exactly.
we said, Stoney, they've been vulnerable on the ground, 49ers.
Yeah, so if Pacheco's running it really well and scoring, getting those first downs, yeah, I think that's something to look at. I mean, that's a good value, you know, at that spot. But I took him MVP. I took him over 70.5 yards rushing, you know, to name a few props, man. Like I made props like that. I didn't really bet too much, like the coin toss and what colors the gate, you know, those long shots. I didn't really mess with those too much, but more of the common props, you know.
So you didn't take Taylor Swift to be the first commercial in the first quarter?
Nah, because she's gonna be there. So, but I know what you're saying. Nah, I didn't make bets like that.
Wouldn't you think to take something like that though? Think about it, guys.
Yeah, but it's a long shot.
I'm staying away from all that.
It's like the coin toss. Like,
yeah,
you know,
I
like,
but I understand you saying it's
okay.
You're saying it's a long shot, but just think about it. You think they're not gonna have a Taylor Swift commercial? Just think about
not the first. You saying the first one, or just a commercial in general?
Maybe in the first quarter. Anytime in the first quarter.
I don't think the odds are gonna be that good because it's more likely to happen. So I don't think it's gonna be good value there.
Yeah, you gotta get good value. When you gamble, you need good value.
I'm just asking, you know, that's, you know, I know that's a wild prop bet, and I would think wild. Remember the situation we had with Jalik. Just think about that, right? Crooks. Remember when Jalik was around, we did the Super Bowl. We was betting on all kind of. We was betting on some wild shit, like you know what I mean. So that's why I mentioned
commercials.
That. With the commercials, we was betting on, and it was wild. Remember?
That was a wild.
Yo, remember?
That shit was wild, man.
Yo, it was like, yo, I bet you. I didn't even gonna say, but remember, it's so funny. Remember, he was like, yo,
do this at High Life.
Remember, he's like, yo,
High Life.
He was like, yo, there's gonna be a black man in the next commercial. Remember that?
The dude, remember the black dude that used to the High Life commercial, the fat dude?
Yeah. Yo, we was betting on everything that day, man. That was a wild one. It was
a
wild.
good time to make those bets, but like when you betting like this, you gotta bet like the normal props. I used to bet
I understand
those
the normal
props.
I understand the normal props.
That's how they make their money because people get excited and think it could happen. Nah, you want to go with those more reasonable props, like more likely to happen if you can, you know, and you know, I think Pacheco going over 70.5 yards rushing.
Where'd you get that at? Stone.
I
got him at 67.
It's at DraftKings, so it went down.
Yeah, I have him at 67.
So meaning they was probably betting the under.
Because I have him.
But I don't care what happens. I'm gonna
going over that.
That's a prop.
I got him at 67.5.
Down.
So I'm gonna answer, David Burns, man. I know you're checking, David. I know you're checking us out through Facebook, but please go on YouTube and subscribe to the channel and like, man. Please do that. It costs nothing. Go on YouTube, parlay with us. Please like, subscribe. Thanks. But I'm gonna answer your question, David. If you go back on our YouTube channel and go back on some of our episodes, I talked about Jordan Love, and we had discussions on Jordan Love. This team here, parlay with us, knew that Jordan Love was going to pan out to be what he is because we
didn't give up on him.
We didn't give up on him when other people was talking that, oh, this kid might not make it, this kid not make me. We were saying give the kid a chance, and look what happened. He was almost there, but he's still a baby in the game because he just got out. So he's gonna have his turn too. So yes, Jordan Love did make your boy Dak look like a rookie. Dak got problems in his head that he can't get past this situation with the Cowboys. That's something to do with Dak. Dak choked on himself the year before. We was in Vegas for that, and he disappointed with us. And ever since then, I noticed that, when you got the dog in the playoff, there's the dog in the playoff. He's not the dog in the playoffs. Just to say that.
I got. Hey, do you have any more, Crook?
Nope. Go ahead. Y'all can keep it moving. I just want to answer.
Yeah,
Burns'
I mean, look,
question.
I'm doing this interesting prop out of all of them. I'm trying to find it, but the opening kickoff. Is it gonna be a touchback, or are they gonna try to run it out? The opening kickoff. Are they gonna try to run it out, run the ball out?
Oh, that's a good one. So what you take? What did you take?
I'm looking for it because the yes is plus money. The no is the more likely to happen, but I'm trying to find it. That's what I was trying to do.
So the yes, if they run it out, that's the plus money. The no is minus.
Plus money, yeah, because the chances are it's going to be a touchback,
Right,
but
right.
that's a bet that I'm willing to make. I'm looking for it. I'm trying to look for it. I can't find it, but that's a bet that I'm looking at on the yes. Because they tell you when you do prop bets, try to do props that got two results. Yes and no, over and under, the side. You don't want to be betting those crazy props where this team is the final score going to be odds or evens, and all those other different type of props. You want those normal props. Just play it safe.
Okay, cool.
I was looking at that too, but I'm gonna stay. I don't know if you have any more, Crook.
Guys,
yeah, I mean, I got a lot, but I was trying to hear some of yours. I mean,
So I'm gonna. So for me, it was funny because Stacks put some in my head with the Russian defense. So I'm going safe. I'm gonna give you some Russian ones. So Brock Purdy, 12.5 over. That's nothing. That's minus 125. 12.5 rushing yards. He runs the ball. He's not a running but I feel
he gets out.
With the way that defense is, but KC, I think they'll get a little bit of heat. I know they got Trent Williams over there, but he was running for his life last week. That's nothing. Clyde's Hilaire, he gets 10 to 15 snaps. That's the only downside. I don't know how much he's gonna get in the Super Bowl, but his rushing is 6.5. 6.5. 6.5.
I like the under on that, believe it or not. I like the under in that, believe it or not.
But the thing is, the reason why I say that,
crazy as it sounds, I'll take the under.
No, the reason why I say that, you know why I say that? Because with Andy Reid, you know how he runs. He throws little wrinkles here and there. What I'm saying is, I'm not
some type of gimmick. Yeah,
some type of gimmick, and I'm not saying
he's gonna do one in the Super Bowl. He's gonna do one
for safety. Just for safety. Scanlon, 19.5 over receiving yards. Another safe bet.
I'll take that.
I won on that one when the clinching catch, 19.5. Mahomes trusting him again after that catch. Mahomes is trusting him again. I'm going with that. In DraftKings special, plus 200. Both teams to get a rushing TD. Just one. Yeah, you got McCaffrey on one side, and you got Pacheco on the other side. That's plus 200. And I like the over. Like I said earlier, the reason why I like the over because I'm being real. I'm being a little bit of a skatey cat here because I really don't have like a team. I'm not really rooting for either team to be fair. So I'm taking the over. Maybe that's the little skatey way out. It's not that I don't want to be wrong. I would suggest don't bet against Mahomes. But then again, I'm taking the over because this is going to be indoors. As good as the defenses are, I feel as though that these offenses are powerful too. And the 47.5 is, to me, that's doable indoors. That's doable. So
I'm going the other way with the total. I'm taking the under.
Yeah.
I think
that's where I'm at.
I think San Fran's gonna run the
And they
ball
have
a lot.
some good, and you guys know there's always an NBA game. I know we're gonna talk a little NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it before the end of the show. There's some good cross NBA props.
Yeah, Celtics Heat.
Yeah, so they got some good cross NBA props. I'll give a few of those, but before the end of the show, I just came across some.
Okay.
Because there's always that Super Bowl NBA game, and that's fun because you could be involved before the game. With your little chips and dips, watching the game, and your betting starts early. When that game before, man, always wanted to tie to a second game. If you really into gambling like that, like I am, I always love to have a game tied in before the game just to keep me engaged. But I'll give you by the end of the show, I'll give you that cross prop. I just gotta look it back up, but that's where I'm at.
I know I like Kelsey anytime touchdown. That's a popular bet that we didn't go over. Kelsey anytime touchdown. And Christian McCaffrey over 18.5 attempts. I think they're gonna give him the ball because that's the type of game that's gonna be.
You have him at 90, Crook? For the rushing yards, you have him at 90?
Yeah, I and as crazy as this sounds, I might take the under on it. I might take the under in the rushing, the over in the attempts.
Okay.
Because I think San Fran, they're gonna find themselves in a situation where they're gonna have to pass. They're not gonna be able to run the ball like that, especially if they're playing from behind. So I think he may. But I didn't go to the window yet with that bet. That's what I'm thinking. I'm leaning that way.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna take him on the attempts because they're gonna give him the ball. Attempts over 18.5. I like that.
Good.
I like that. And just real quick, y'all want to hear an interesting one?
Go ahead.
Purdy's first pass, incomplete or complete. I'm gonna take the incomplete for plus money because I think his nerves is gonna be kind of high, and I think he's gonna just throw that ball like off track somehow. So I'm betting the first pass is gonna be incomplete.
I think the first Stoney. I think the first couple plays they're gonna dumb that down. He's gonna hit like little bubble screens to Debo or McCaffrey.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, but let's see. Let's see if KC plays it right.
What's the name? That's one thing I can say about Coach Shanahan. He never lets that dude do nothing he can't do.
Let me because I know we're gonna move on. Before I got it right here. So who will score more points? This is my little, crazy prop that it ain't really, it is what it is, but it ain't safe, but it is what it is. You gotta go on edge sometimes. But it's who will score more points? 49ers, Jimmy Butler. 49ers is minus 145, Jimmy's plus 115. That's something you gotta decide. I can see the 49ers with that one. I'm taking over because Jimmy really ain't been,
Jimmy ain't no regular season guy. We know that.
He ain't no exactly. There you go.
No, he's not. He's not. Yeah,
that was you took it out of my mouth.
So you would take San Fran to score more points than Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I like that. And then I have
I like that play. I like that.
One more. KC Chiefs or Kristaps Porzingis for points. I'm gonna take Kristaps just because it's a plus 115 is plus money. And if he plays, I don't know if he's gonna play, but if he plays, I like Kristaps with that. So that's my little, and cross pop parlay. You like to spice it up before the game. I ain't gonna front. I didn't know the Celtics were playing before the Super Bowl. I didn't know.
I knew that.
I didn't know that. Who they playing?
That's fire.
Miami.
I'll be right on that grill.
Me and Mr. Beans got the side bet. Stoney, 2.5 main lunches by halftime.
2.5 by halftime. He's right, yo. That's a good one. That's a good prop.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's about right.
And he's not working that day either.
Oh, yeah. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5.
No, man. No,
plus with 115, he come on here with some crazy shit.
Over 3.5 would be plus money.
Hey, But
'Cause that
before
more
you,
likely won't. That
but
more
before
likely
you
won't
guys,
happen.
before you guys bet those props I gave you, I gotta be real. I've been on a cold streak. Stoney knows how this goes. It happens.
Hey,
You
but you
can't
got
stay on fire like I was on fire. Next thing you know, I've been on a little cold streak, man. But hey, hopefully it all turns around. Either way, enjoy the game. We're not going anywhere, obviously, but as far as the football talk is, man, it was a pleasure though, for real, for you guys for the season, man. It was.
No, this was.
We came in I came in at the right time, and obviously we're doing NBA, but we do gotta say, I know we're gonna have the post game show, but man, it was fun, man. It was, because I ain't gonna front, man. I didn't really enjoy this football season as far as the play on the field. I just thought it was a lot of backup quarterback bullshit.
We said that.
But we got the good matchup we wanted, and it was fun kicking it with you guys. It was a good year.
No, it was. This is for season 1 of Parlay with us.
For
Guys.
Belichick 2 to be gone in season 1? What?
We did our thing, man. It's more. I forgot to. I don't even. I think we're like at somewhere like at 54, 56 or 57 episodes in season 1. That we dropped on YouTube and all the other platforms.
Fire.
And it's fire. It's been live. This is not pre-recorded stuff. This is not written down. This is all just off.
And I think that's why it's dope too. We ourselves.
We ourselves. We love the games. We love we love sports, and period. And we dab into the culture. We talk about what's going on in the culture. I got something for you guys on the culture. But before we move on to the NBA talk, because we're moving on to the NBA talk, we had an hour and 6 minutes in.
Yes.
So let's get a good 10-15 minutes of NBA talk. Ricky,
a lot of trades.
Is that your people's Stacks?
Yo, shout out. Yeah, that just the dude. He got my man, my stepson, aka Ricky Torres, former starting point guard at Wichita State and former starting point guard at Illinois State. This kid right here never played high school basketball, never went to high school, and goes and becomes the #1 point guard in junior college. So that
yo, we got to get him on the show. We got to get him on. Yo, Ricky Torres, you're invited to come on the show.
About time you figure it out. There's another one being. I said, yo, subscribe to the joint.
Yeah,
I can't pay for that. I said, yo, it's free, dog.
Yo, a lot of people do think you gotta pay though.
People think YouTube is free. To subscribe to our channel is free. It costs nothing. Just hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. It's a notification bell, and you get notifications on every time we drop a video or anything that we do. You'll get a notification, and the thumbs up. That's all free. There's nothing costing on these platforms for you to subscribe and be part of our channel. So please, Ricky Torres, jump on, subscribe to us on YouTube. Anybody else is on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. Help us with our algorithm. Hit us with the thumbs up. Tell your friends. If you're into sports and you got friends that's into sports, share it with them. Share it, and it goes a long way. And Ricky, we will want you on this show for you to tell your story. This is what this show is about.
Shout out to you, man.
You know what I mean? So if you're interested, every day, let us know.
Right, every day I tell them, bro, start writing 3 to 4 pages a day.
Yeah, man. Tell your story. We want to know it. I want to know it.
I want to hear about those cone drills at 4 a.m.
Right. You know what I mean? Tell them where you. We want to know where you.
We want to know head coach stories that will have you in stitches, dog. About
that's what I want.
Will have you in tears, dog. About Greg Marshall, dog, and this. I'm just gonna let him say.
When he's ready, he can get with you, Stacks. He can get with you, Ricky. You could get with Stacks. Y'all could set it up, and when you ready to come on here and give you, get your time in. Tell your story. Tell where you came from, and tell where you're going. Whatever. We're giving people that platform. We're a grassroots podcast. We deal with people from the grassroots up. So you're more than welcome. And thanks for joining in. So with that being said, one thing before we move on, guys, and yes, hit the like button, guys. My nephew, Teebs, who be always coming on. Teebs, come on. He sent this for us, and he sent this with my father, but he said he has more t-shirts he's sending up to me. so we could get to the staff. No. He gave me a prototype because he said he don't know if I like it. He drew this up on his own without even asking me.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, I like
All
it.
right.
I like that.
All right. So that's just something he said. Yo, I did something for you, Unc, for you and your team. Tell me if you like it.
You know what it is, man?
You
It's
know
with
what I mean?
love, man. At the end of the day, it's with love.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it's love. I like that.
So
Come on, man.
shout out to Teves, man. And he
I
made
like
me
that
a banner. He made a banner too, so I could put up.
I actually like it.
You know what I mean?
But even if I didn't like it, I would like it because it's with love and time. You take your time, man. People don't got time like that. You know what I'm saying? To take their time and think about someone else other than themselves. That's the problem nowadays. Everybody think about themselves. So shout out. I do like the design.
Yes.
But shout out to you for taking the time.
Right.
Time is real, man. Like
exactly.
And for you to take your time and do that for us, I really truly appreciate that, man. Seriously.
Yeah. So he sent that up. He's like, tell me what you think and what we, So I know I haven't spoken to him. I know there's a little, me. I'm always, when it comes to stuff like this, I'll always, have a little extra that we could do to something. So we're working. This is my man. Remember, I told you guys I'm working on merch. I'm working on a perfect logo for our merch so we can have, our own stuff when we out there representing ourselves. So I just want to give y'all a little, little sneak peek of something that I'm working on. So yeah, thanks Teves, man. Thanks Teve, Kyle, Caleb. Those are my nephews in Trinidad. Enough respect to you guys. Thanks for tuning in at all times. They do. These guys always watch us every day. I mean, every time we drop something new, they watch. So shout out to them. And they love the sport. They love basketball too. They down in the islands, man. Basketball is a big thing. Football, one thing, yeah, they follow it. But basketball's
a global sport, brother.
Global sport. Yo, that's a big thing down in the islands, man. Basketball is besides their, they soccer, love for soccer, obviously, right? Doe. But basketball is like the second sport.
Basketball one of the only sports, one of the only sports you can go play across the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Across the world.
That's why basketball and soccer is so popular.
Thanks, Terrell.
That's why it's so popular because you just need one ball. You don't need pads and ice skates, and you know what I'm saying. You can
and the biggest thing with our usage is the only sport you can play by yourself.
For sure. For sure.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. Sure. You're right.
Speaking of basketball,
let's move on. Let's go on to the NBA talk. Go ahead. Let's get into that NBA talk.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I wanted to say it on the chat, but I know we had a show. Listen, I watched that kid Springer. That dude is a shutdown defender, bro. I didn't even know we were
great.
He's a shutdown defender, bro.
If we didn't get Lonnie Walker, that was a great one. That's a good one. Give him that. And the Tillman pickup was big too.
He was in Curry's draws the other day. Curry didn't, he could, man, that kid could defend. I didn't know who he was. I watched him the other day. I watched him against Dallas. He could defend. Now, obviously, he's not going to play 30 minutes a game, but listen, man. They got two defenders. They got two defenders. We need to lock up that defense because we've been trending in the wrong direction with that, with our defensive rebound and defense. I like those pickups for us. And obviously stats could go on about the other teams and stuff, but I'm just saying
I remember Jaden Springer was tough in college. So I remember him in college.
Man, he could defend, man.
Tennessee, right?
No joke.
Yeah, he was tough there. Listen, low key.
Yeah, Tatum on lock a few games.
It's a lot. Brown too. It's a lot. There was a lot of low key. I think a lot of low key trades. Hey, Stoney, I love that Gordon Hayward to OKC. I like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. He fits good there.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something else. They might slide Giddey to the bench. You heard it here first. They might slide Giddey to the bench because they got Hayward. Like I'm telling you, Hayward's low key a good. He didn't fit here. He just didn't.
Yeah, after that injury,
with the team at the time, with that team at the time, with the team.
Yeah, I think at the time. Well said, that team. But I'm gonna tell you, my biggest winners from today. Number one is the New York Knicks.
What happened? Tell me, man.
That Bogdanovich pick though was huge. That trade for him was huge, and not only was it huge, they didn't get rid of none of their first round draft picks for him. So That pick was, and I also thought Dallas got a steal with Brad Williams. Shout out to Brad Williams. I mean, our GM
Brad Stevens.
Grant Williams is a bust. And he's saying that he just didn't work out. I mean, me and Doe always said that.
Oh, don't tell me they sent him. They sent him packing already.
Wow. He just runs his mouth all the time. I don't want to get into that, but
wow.
I like
Stacks.
I also like the Royce O'Neal and David Roddy to Phoenix. I like that trade. Trade.
How about Buddy Hield to Philly?
That's a good one.
If Embiid comes back. Yes, if Embiid's healthy, Stoney, I agree. If Embiid don't come back, they ain't gonna next year.
Next year.
So can I ask a question? I haven't been paying attention. I saw the game with Embiid's injury. Is Embiid's injury serious?
I'm shutting him down.
Yeah.
Meniscus.
You know what it was, Beans? He was already hurt. That knee was already compromised. So that injury just made that just.
Yeah, I saw when the dude landed on.
So you think he's too heavy? You think he's too heavy?
I think he's too heavy.
Up top,
that's his body type, though.
Yeah, that's his
I
body
think
type.
I think he's just a big guy. Big guys like that are gonna always have those injuries, man. All that jumping,
his knees.
Yeah, you gotta shut him down.
But he was already compromised before that injury. Before that dude landed on his knee, that just took it out. That just, that was it. That was the straw that broke the camel's back because. Like you said, Crook, I think since he came in the league, and I like Embiid to be, I didn't really care for him. I thought he was a bozo, but I actually like him. And he's always going to have those issues because as much as people talk about Williamson, Embiid has the same problem or had the same. You remember he was eating cheeseburgers before the game on the court, like weirdo shit like that. But he was more likable because he didn't have porno stars in his life and weird stuff like Williamson, so you didn't really hear anybody chopping Embiid down.
Right.
His weight is an issue, and it's an issue for those knees, man. Like he ain't getting no younger,
kid, man.
Embiid's almost 30 years old, I believe. He's up there.
He's a big kid. I actually seen him.
They might have to start using him different.
Yeah,
but he's a clear-cut MVP before he got hurt.
For sure. Not even close.
Yeah, he was balling, man.
And look at him now without him. 2 and what? 6, whatever it is. 11. Yeah,
and
because his knees.
Yeah, every year
his weight. It's always something with him. His back.
Maybe he gets hurt a lot because they don't have nobody to take the pressure off of him.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
There's never a second guy in Philly. There's never a second guy. Has he ever played with a second guy? Okay, I'll give you Jimmy Butler for 1 year. But I've never for 1 year, and then they chose Tobias Harris over Jimmy,
which is ridiculous.
Yeah, so you got to think about it. Like he's never had a second guy.
I agree with that. Even to spell him off the bench, even a second big man. Al didn't work over there.
No, Al didn't work. They had Drummond over there. They had Drummond for 1 year. That didn't.
Yeah, what happened? That didn't work, huh?
Paul Reed ain't a center. He's a
the Andre Drummond. That didn't work, huh?
That didn't work.
Nah, man, he was garbage.
Yeah, he's done. But
was garbage.
Paul Reed's a power forward, so he ain't really spelling you, right?
He never had a number 2.
You're right. I agree with that. I never thought about that. He's never really had someone to run with like that.
That's why they can't beat the Celtics. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Ben was good when his mind wasn't fucked up. I'll give Ben that. Ben was decent. Ben was good.
But in the playoffs, you had to worry about shooting, though. So
double, great guard.
He was. He was Stoney.
What happened to that?
And Stoney, he was a great defender.
Yeah, he was.
Was he a combo type of person?
Yeah,
he was dangerous. Just the skill set he had, and if his mental was right, he would have been dangerous.
I agree.
He's been dangerous.
Is he still in the league? Is he still in Brooklyn?
Yeah, but he's a rapper.
I think he's fried. He's fried. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to, mental health is real. I'm not trying to shit on him, but he's fried.
And I feel bad for the teams that owe him money because he's on the hook for some change.
Oh, yeah, he could do whatever he wants. He don't have to play ever again in his life. He's
man. So they trying to get whatever they can get out of him, man.
Ben's a guy that doesn't love basketball, but he loves the lifestyle basketball.
Yeah. You could tell.
That's what
I would never usually
That's
co-sign.
a-
I don't know him, but I
that's
can
a
tell
good
with
take.
that.
That's a
You can
good
tell.
take, Stacks. I like that, Stacks. That's a good take. That
I'm
is
gonna tell you another one like that on the low is Andrew Wiggins. Same way, same thing. He got his bag from Boston, and Golden State when they won that chip from us, man, that shit might have been a demise from them. Like they ever since they won that chip, they've been bad. Like
Clay look bad. He's old, but he
look bad.
Clay's old now, man.
It's not old. It's them double knee injuries back to back.
Yeah, exactly. There you go, T. There you go.
Double knee injuries back to back.
You said it right down the money. Back to back.
How many years he spent out? Didn't he spend almost 2 years out?
2 years.
2 years, yeah.
I don't wish no injuries on anybody with those double knees.
For a shooter, that's a bad injury, dog.
That's a bad injury. Think about everything you do jumping.
You
depend on jumping.
He was enough to beat us when he had
he had those garbage.
That was after those double knees.
Yeah, that garbage shit he did.
You say what the fuck you want. That was Curry and Wiggins that beat us all day long, twice on Sundays. That was Curry because they playing that bullshit drop defense, and Wiggins for bitching up JT. And I ain't letting JT slide with that. I'm sorry, dog. He ain't sliding.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. But what's his name hit some shots though, man.
I like Curry and Wiggs. Matter of fact,
of course, but you still got to have a team. Even Draymond came on at the end of that series.
If you look, for me, Wiggins should have been MVP for
he should have. I agree with that
on both ends.
I agree with you on that.
Anytime you average 25,
play both sides, and he played
anytime
both
you average 25 and you shut down the team's best guy.
No, I agree with that.
No, Wiggins was balling in that series, though. I ain't gonna lie.
He was.
He was.
I ain't gonna take it away, but at the end of the day, it's a team sport.
35 on us, didn't he?
Mentally, that series,
that game 5.
Mentally, that.
Hey, Stoney.
The game that Steph Curry didn't make no threes.
Curry did this one right here. Put us to bed, dog.
Yeah, he put us to bed. That shit was shady.
Put us to bed, dog.
Yo, that game 4. That game 4, man, that was the death of us, man. Game 4 against Golden State when they came out here and
that was a winner, and that was a winnable game. That was a
very winnable, man. We would have gone up. What?
If we win that game, we win the series.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we win that game, win the series.
So they make them. So with the consensus is, man, I like what you guys saying. There's some nice moves being made in the NBA this week. The trade.
Before you hold on, Beans.
Go ahead.
We can't let this go.
Go ahead.
Stacks knew it was coming. Shame on the Milwaukee Bucks for hiring that fucking fraud, Doc Rivers. You're gonna fire a coach, and everybody and their mother knew that this dude was gonna ruin that team. And thank God for me as a Celtics fan, but just will you stop it with this Doc Rivers shit? Will you stop it? He ain't. It's crazy. They're worse than they was before he took over, and everybody's gonna give him a chance.
Like Stoney said it best, man. That's some classless shit, dog.
That's why. What did we say though? We played the tape. Everybody on here said that was gonna bite them, and everybody on this.
How do you? And then they trying to make the man force the All-Star game, coach the All-Star game.
That's the only win he gonna get.
Oh, they gave him the All-Star game to coach?
Hold on. Don't you get a bag for that?
I know he said he was gonna get the bag to Griff though.
I don't know how that happened. I don't know how he. I don't know how that happened. Just because
it's whoever. What is it? Whoever has the best record last year. That's what it is.
It should have went for my man.
Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah.
That's last year, not this year. And we can't.
Yeah, last year.
No. Real quick.
Yep.
It's whoever has the best, but Missoula can't coach 2 years in a row, so it goes to the second seed. That's what it is.
That's shame on the NBA. It should have been.
They wasn't the number 1 seed last year.
No. It's this year. So Missoula had coached it last year at the time. Whoever's at the break, whoever has the best record coaching. So Missoula can't coach 2 years in a row. You can't have the same.
It should have been Tibbs or my man from Cleveland. One of them.
No, I agree. Because Doc Rivers, first of all, and let it be Doc, because that's gonna be Doc's only win. Because at the end of the day, T knows how I feel about Doc Rivers. You know how I feel about it. And we all called it though. So I ain't taking no victory lap. Everybody on this call, everybody on this show knew this was gonna happen to this man. You come in there, you do some cutthroat shit. I love everybody on this call. You go behind my back on some cutthroat shit, we got some problems. We got some problems. You can't be over here giving me advice and then you taking my job behind my back, bro. Like what?
Right.
You really doing that? And then you come in and the team is worse off.
I don't understand why people be running to hire Doc though. I just don't.
I don't know either. He got 40 he got 40 mil too, T.
So what's that about though? You hit it right on the nose. What is the nostalgia with Doc Rivers that he gets these good jobs?
He underachieved with the Celtics.
Yes.
He underachieved with the Clippers.
Yes.
Philly underachieved
with Philly. Not only did he underachieve with Philly, though, he ruined Ben Simmons. He threw him under the bus.
True.
Yeah,
that's why Ben's hurt. You're right.
Yep. He ruined that kid. He didn't stick up for him in the press conference. He would do Ben all the way under the bus to cover his own ass. Yo, Doc's a sucker, man.
He is.
Like Fat Joe. What Fat Joe said about Irv Gotti, yo, Doc's a sucker, man.
I love it. I love it. Get to them how you supposed to.
Like Stoney said, I didn't like how he did Ben Simmons. I didn't like that at all.
Everybody didn't recover from that.
He never
did. Google Doc Rivers after the Celtics won the championship on some sucker shit. Google that. Read the story. He did some whack shit. Didn't really celebrate with the team on some bullshit. Like he's just a weirdo, man. I'm not feeling that.
And then he's the one who was preaching Ubuntu.
Yeah, he's whack. He is whack, Mr. Davis. You're right. He is whack. He and T know from day one. I never liked that dude. We should have had more titles.
He underachieves everywhere he goes.
Everywhere. All the time. I don't know what it is with him.
Stoney and though that team was loaded with the Clippers. He couldn't even get them out the second round. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Out the second round.
Then he goes to Philly and get a nice fresh team.
He wanted to trade Bobby Portis for Grant Williams. They had to tell him, Doc, we ain't doing that. Read that story. He wanted to trade Bobby Portis for Grant Williams. That's a fact.
And then them dudes dancing after my man got fired, man. I listen, yo, let me tell you something. That's coonery right there. That's straight.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
I say that's straight coonery right there. You don't do no shit like that. Like
that's some bullshit.
Have some class, man. Right. That man got a family out here. Like you don't do that. You don't do. And Giannis, you a sucker too. And I like Giannis too. I do like Giannis, but to sit up there, y'all like my players to tell the truth. I don't mess with you. Just say I don't mess with him. I didn't get down with the coach. We just had differences. We didn't like each other. His style was not what I wanted to do. He would get there. I didn't have nothing to do with that. I didn't know I was I was not in a meeting. I just played basketball. You know about it, man. Stop it, Giannis.
And yo,
that dude,
Giannis
rubbed me the wrong way, though. I'm sorry, they just rubbed me the wrong way.
Did you? I know they do. Did you? Was it you, Stacks? Was it you that sent me the Giannis brothers highlight? Who sent the Giannis brothers highlight? Somebody sent me a highlight of Giannis.
That was me. And then he got both of his brothers on the team. But let's call a spade a spade. I'm glad you mentioned that, though. No, that's why they got
bullshit.
Griff had problems.
He got one of them.
One of his brothers.
Yo, they suck. Yo, they suck. And it's crazy how they got a roster spot. But he has two brothers on the team.
You got two?
Two, Stoney.
Yeah, two.
I thought it was
Griff
one.
It's two of them dudes.
Griff told
his
brother.
Trash.
And then Brook Lopez got his brother on the team. Like, what they doing?
Well, they traded his ass. No, they traded him.
Listen,
yeah. They got rid of him.
Look, I'm glad that team is in disarray.
Yeah, I'm glad they like that too.
That's one less team we got to worry about.
That's one less situation.
Stoney, another one. Let me tell you something.
Who should we worry about? Who should we worry about in the East?
They used to kill us in the playoffs. Boy, Middleton's on the downslide. Middleton is on the downslide. That knee injury.
He looked slow. I watched him the night. He had to leave the game. He looks. Yeah. And I like Middleton.
He's coming back from a big injury too.
Who just said that? Who we got to look out for? Somebody.
I say the Knicks.
Who's our biggest threat? Who's our biggest threat?
I say the Knicks.
I say the Knicks, and I want to see Cleveland a little bit more. Just a
Yeah,
little
me
bit.
too. Who they been playing, Stacks? I don't even know who they've been
Yeah,
playing.
they got a 7-game win streak though, but I want to see them a little bit more.
No, they 15 out of their last 16.
Who, Cleveland?
Yeah.
They've been balling.
But who they been playing though? That's what I'm asking because I need to see some receipts.
They beat Milwaukee twice.
Shit.
Was that before or after Doc?
That was during Doc, I think. That was during
That don't count because Doc ain't getting no love from me.
So yeah, Cleveland. Yeah, the Knicks, man. I do think the Knicks is gonna be, that
was a
sleeper
huge
team
move
on
for
the
them,
east,
man.
on the east for the Celtics.
But Anunoby out 3 weeks with that elbow.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo, that's a L right there.
And Brunson's out.
And Brunson's out.
Yeah, he got hurt too.
Oh, they did. Damn, they fucked up. For real.
They're gonna be a tough.
But you know what? They brought in guys. They could play Burks. They could play these guys and get these guys till they get these guys back. Because
All-Star break coming up too.
when they get Randall and Anunoby and Bob, they're gonna be tough, man. They're gonna be tough.
All-Star break coming up too, so they'll rest some guys.
That second half is where it's gonna be at, man. I'm excited, man. That second half that's when I really start watching NBA.
The thing with Tibbs though, he'll run. The thing with Tibbs, his only issue, he did it with Chicago. He will run. He'll play his rotation 40 minutes in the regular season.
Yeah, he will.
He'll play 40. He'll play you 40. He don't care. He did it with D Rose. I'm not gonna blame him for D Rose. I'm not. I don't want to. But D Rose is playing 40-something minutes a night
as a rookie.
Yeah,
he was.
You remember that?
He was.
He played Jimmy Butler 40-something minutes a night.
Yep.
If you remember.
Ben Gordon.
He played Ben Gordon 40-something minutes a night. If you remember.
Ben Gordon lost his mind.
He lost his mind. I know you don't like him, Crook, but he played Yannick Noah, whatever. Noah's
Joakim Noah.
Yannick's father.
Oh man.
But he played him.
I hate that dude, Noah.
Hey, Luau Deng.
Luau Deng.
But he was putting in work. Luau Deng put in work, man.
Luau Deng did put in work.
Deng did put it, man. Luau Deng did put work in, yo.
Yo, he came with work, man. He came with work. He wasn't playing around.
Minutes a night, man. That 40 minutes, 39, 40 minutes ain't gonna work. And that's the only problem I have with Tibbs, because I follow the Knicks. T will tell you. And my only issue with him is he plays these guys.
That's my Knicks fans from my New York family out there in New York, man.
Yeah, he plays those guys a lot, man. He puts a lot on them. And maybe these trades is him compromising with the front office, like, yo, because he traded Fournier, didn't even play. So maybe he got Burks coming in. I know they've been playing DiVincenzo more. I know DiVincenzo been playing because he had to play. He's been balling.
Yeah, DiVincenzo been cooking.
He been cooking. And yeah, man, you gotta watch out for the Knicks, man. You do. It is what it is.
Yo,
guys,
parlay with us.
I definitely
content.
Wouldn't take them lightly.
Yeah. Yo, listen, we're giving y'all some content on what's going on in Boston. In basketball. We're giving y'all the NBA talk right now. These guys are, they very well versed in knowledge on these teams. I'm going to be getting into it now. Like Stoney said, I usually wait up until
second half
of the season. I know, but these, Stacks and Doe, these guys are,
look out for Kawhi Leonard and them Clippers, man. Look out for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh my goodness.
Kawhi Leonard right now should be the favorite.
They playing at a high level.
MVP.
Crook, take that as a future. I'm telling you, take that as a future because he's the only
future
guy
for what?
For
MVP?
For MVP. Take that as a future.
I like that.
Because right now he's creeping up, and the reason why I love him so much is no homos, because he plays both ends. Luka could score. Much love to Luka. He could score probably the best scorer in the NBA, but he cannot play defense.
Listen, he doesn't help. A baller, man. That's a baller. When you see him, man, he has such a baller body. He has the big hands.
Yeah,
he's versatile.
Man, listen,
strong. He looks fit.
First in West right now.
He's an animal, man.
He's not missing games. He's not. Yo, I'm telling you right now. In my opinion, I don't know. Stacks might disagree. I think he's the MVP right now. He's climbing because
man, they doing their thing. They're gonna be dangerous, man.
They're tough, man. He's been playing too, man.
Maybe the Clippers. I might put a small exacta with the Clippers and Celtics.
Be careful for them. Listen, Clippers
Yeah.
on the collision course with the Suns, bro. I think that's coming. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a great series. I can't wait to see that series.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good one.
I mean,
I
Minnesota.
would say that's what Durant's last leg.
Look out for the Timberwolves.
Durant got a couple more years left. He's a freak. You want to talk about a freak?
You think Durant got a few more?
Yeah, he got some ball left in him, bro.
I think he do too, but not at the high clip he been playing. Not as the high clip. I think he's going to downslide a little bit.
Either way, I could tell you this. You know why? Know what it is about Durant? He missed so much time. I think he's still got. He's just now coming back to where he's playing tough this year. He's playing both ends of the ball. And you know what I like about Durant? He's more of a. I've been watching a lot of Suns lately. He's been facilitating a lot. He's been playing off the ball, giving bit. Bradley Beal was getting. He's healthy again. I know he broke his nose or something like that, but he's been playing through it, and he's getting his thing back. O'Neal going there is gonna help them.
Roddy
The
too.
kid at Kogi's is tough off the bench. I even like the dude. What's his name? Who's the center? The white boy, the backup.
Or Nurkic.
Yeah. No, the backup to him. Even him. I forget his name. But either way, they starting to build their bench a little bit. Yeah, I like that pick, Stacks. Them and Clippers.
Yeah.
I don't really believe. I know Jokic and the Denver's cool and all that. I just don't see them against the Clippers in Phoenix in the play. Maybe Phoenix.
I think it'll be up to it'll be them two to advance. It'll be them two meeting.
But with that being said, if you catch Jokic and Murray hot, watch out.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what, but I think Ty Lue could game plan for them. I think Ty Lue could game plan for them, and I think they have enough power, meaning the Clippers, enough there. But like Phoenix and the Clippers, no, Phoenix and Denver is like how we are with Miami for whatever reason. Phoenix has a tough time with Denver for whatever reason. It's crazy.
It's called two words. It's called Nikola Jokic, bro.
Yeah,
time. That dude right there.
But I think Phoenix. I think the Clippers could equalize that. In my opinion, they just got they're tough, man.
With Jokic, it's just like you don't stop him. You just slow him down. How do you stop a guy that can create? Right. Okay, you're gonna stop him from scoring, but he's gonna give you
triple double machine.
Yeah, you're gonna stop him from 15 rebounds.
You hate to see it, but Harden's out here starting to hit that three again.
Now, but you talk about, and like you said, again, the playoffs, he's fool's gold. I'm not buying it till he shows.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, he don't have to be Stacks if he got Kawhi as the number one, right? Yeah. And he won't have to be the number two. He could be the three.
The three.
The key for
he could be the three.
The keys for the Clippers is health, though. Got to be healthy.
Yeah, got to be healthy. Got to stay healthy, right?
Got to stay healthy.
Yeah, but Jokic is just he different, dog. He just
I just think that it is going to get exciting. Not to cut you guys. It's gonna yes, we're finishing up our Super Bowl. Finishing up our NFL season, and we're jumping into the NBA. We're jumping into some hoops now. And we're going to be jumping into March Madness and all that. So hoops is coming up, guys, with Parlay with us. Please stay with us. Please subscribe. It's free. Once again, to subscribe, it's free. Hit the notification bell. Hit that bell so you can get notifications every time we drop another live show. We love the content. We love the comments from everybody who's watching, that's engaging in the show, adding their comments, and we reply. And that's how we get some of our, let's say, content. That's how we keep the train running and the engine going, by having everyone involved. So we appreciate it. Just make sure you like, you subscribe. Once again, hit the thumbs up button, and it don't cost anything. Do that on YouTube, guys. Thank you.
NCAA Stoney, low key. I'm gonna call UConn.
You like UConn to repeat?
I like UConn to repeat, man.
Man, that's tough, man.
I'm telling you, my dark horse, Tennessee.
I like Tennessee. I like Purdue.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, do not take any Big Ten team
You said that. You said that a couple weeks ago.
I'm telling you right now.
You said don't pick no Big Ten.
How about
No Big Ten?
Listen, remember Iowa? I had them 2 years in a row. Done. Happened. But dude lost the goddamn Farley Dickinson last year, man.
Yeah, that was some bullshit. What about Kansas?
Kansas is Big 12. Yeah, Kansas Big 12. They different. Kansas
they playing some. They playing some good
Kansas
ball.
Kansas playing some damn good ball. Some damn good ball. But like I said, be careful for any team. Them SEC teams. I don't trust Calipari though. I like Kentucky. What they got.
Yeah, people are liking them. People taking some small, putting some small money on them. You know,
North Carolina. They looking North Carolina a little decent too.
They looking good. I like them. They did a good job the other night against Duke, so that was a good win for them.
There's always some small school that's going. You know how I go.
Yeah, because nobody thought FAU was coming through last year.
They sure did.
And San Diego State, damn man, but they got spanked.
Yo, San Diego State had two kids on that team from Boston. One of the kids had the 617 cross his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I bet on that Kansas State game. That's one of the best games I've seen in a while.
Shout out to Jerome Tang from Kansas State.
I picked the right play. I picked the right team. But I picked the under. It was the under. And then at the end of the game, like college is, they go to overtime with some last minute bullshit. And but
let me tell you
that's what it is.
College basketball.
It's so hard, man. Me and Stacks talk about all the time. Quote, gambling wise, that's the hardest.
That's the hardest sport, bro.
Yeah. It is.
It's the hardest sport for me. It's harder than hockey. It's harder than soccer. It's harder than obviously football is not easy, but nothing's easy. But college basketball, I'm just giving y'all when we get to these March Madness shows. Listen, I watch enough to tell y'all, but that's what they call it March Madness, man. Because motherfucking St. Mary's could beat Villanova, and you'll be like, "What happened? Where's my buck hunt? Where's my $100?"
Well, we already had the first 16 seed to win. To be the number 1 seed, so we already had that. So everything that could happen happened already.
It's just tough.
That shit I might
get some
that
points.
Shit 2 years in a row. Am I right?
Yeah.
2 number 1s went down early. Yep.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for March Madness though, for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah, March Madness. Hell yeah, that's like my favorite shit, man. right, yo, it is. Yo, I'm telling you, it is. And I've been doing pretty good the last couple of years. I've been doing pretty good, man. Just, listening to some people. There's some people that I got on my Twitter that I follow. They go with the college basketball. They have you looking at different angles. I did pretty good last year, man. Yo, FAU, they did good for me last year, man. I was riding that team a little bit. And even when they lost to San Diego State, that was still a bet that I won because they were underdogs. And I had I think it was a +3.5 or something, and they ended up by 1.
They brung everybody back, so they're gonna be tough again.
Yeah, they're gonna be tough again. So those are the type of schools you got to look at, man. And I'm looking forward to this year, man. I do pretty good on the March Madness, man. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
They loaded their schedule this year. They played some heavyweights. They ranked number 19 now, I think.
Yeah,
at the beginning of the year they was ranked like 5. So I don't think they can sneak up on nobody no more.
Nah. They're not gonna. They definitely not gonna sneak up on nobody, especially those guards, man. They get busy, man.
Just like you said, Stoney, in the NCAA's, you gotta have guard play. Yeah, you gotta have guard.
You gotta have that guard play,
that
man.
Kid from Kansas State. What's his name? Perry?
No, remember the dude that was getting busy last year, the little short dude. Did he go to the league? The Kansas State guard?
The G League for Toronto. Yep, he sure is.
What's his name?
It's Noel, I think.
Noel, yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, I think he's on. I've seen him in the summer league, killing in the summer league. So
he got a lot of heart, man. It's just his height, man.
Yeah.
What do you think, man? When you don't, I don't think you have a place in the NBA nowadays being that short. Not like back in the day, you could be Muggsy Bogues.
Last one was Isaiah Thomas, right?
Isaiah Thomas, like to name
who
a
the
few.
Celtics just played?
No, I think. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas was the last short dude.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, he hit some shots.
He hit some shots.
He did hit some shots.
And I watched him the game before that. He was decent, that kid.
Yeah, man. But that height ain't doing nothing for you now, man.
Hey, Stacks, tell Stoney what I always said about the Celtics when they were drafting them little dudes. I used to tell Stacks every day. Carson Edwards and Tremont Waters, all these little dudes, man. You ain't gonna win like that.
Yep, them smaller, the small. Yeah, you got to pick
small
your
now.
You got to pick your poison with them little guards. I mean, they can help you, but not for a bulk of minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Dudes out there.
Stoney, what you been eating for the last 20 minutes? What's
He's
that?
been eating for an hour. I'm gonna tell you one thing.
You see it, right?
My bad,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, got the munch going on.
My bad, man.
Yo, but
This shit's addicting, man. My bad, man. Some gummy bears, man. My bad, man.
Oh no,
yeah,
that's this dude's
like
thing, yo. That's this dude's
Yo, I
thing,
couldn't
man.
stop,
Yo,
man. That shit hitting,
That's
man.
this dude's thing. That's this dude's thing, man. Them
Yeah,
gummy
that
bears
shit's
is
hitting.
his thing, man. What he said,
Oh shit.
Those
like
Sweet
Marshawn
Talk
Lynch with
gummy
the
bears.
Skittles.
You all gotta try those.
No, Luther. We talk about Isaiah Thomas from the Celtics, not that Isaiah.
Yeah, not the old school Isaiah. That's right.
Yeah, yo, Stacks, you're right. That's the last little guy, man.
He was, bro. Last little guy.
Yeah. Let me see. Where am I at? So yeah, guys. This was a good show. Hold on, I'm looking for something real quick. I'm trying to figure something out here. Jeez, where am I at?
Yo, I'm taking KC, man. Taking KC. I don't know if I told you, Beans. I took KC +2. I'm on the bandwagon, man. I'm on the bandwagon, man.
It means you got him under pressure now with Mahomes.
Yo, hey,
yo, I didn't
mean it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I lost. I lost betting against KC the last 3 picks against the last 3 games they played, and I took Miami with the points. That didn't go through. You already know what I did with the Bills. That didn't go through, and I took Baltimore.
No, I would have took them.
I'm not going down for that 4th time.
I would have took them to beat Miami. I just thought Miami had too many injuries. I just thought Buffalo would beat them this year. I just did.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
I just did, and I was with Doe on Baltimore. I didn't think they beat Baltimore. I just didn't think they beat Baltimore.
Baltimore had the wrong game plan, man.
So
I don't know why they abandoned the run like that, but yeah.
So shout out to Mahomes, man.
I got a quick parlay though, real quick. 10 o'clock game on TNT. I got the Lakers money line. I got Joker over 47.5 combined points, assists, and rebounds. And I got King James with 40+ alternate points, rebounds, assists. You know, King James, man, them national games, he like to get cute.
I took the Lakers with. I took them with the points.
That's
the Lakers, right?
Yeah, that's
the Lakers with the points. Yep.
Yeah, man.
That Celtic win gave them a little shot in the arm.
Gave him a shot in the arm.
Yeah, they playing some good.
And that's plus 525 too, man. That's only 3. That's not bad, I don't think.
Yeah, man. I took them. I like that. I like that pick. I took them.
I like that. That's nice.
That's a quick little parlay for y'all.
Nice little parlay that Doe just dropped for you guys.
Game on at 10.
We're winding down, and the game's on at 10. So we're winding down right now. I got a lot for the culture. I got one thing, guys, that I'm gonna drop for the culture. I think sir. I'm gonna share my screen for this, just so you guys can see this, and we're gonna go from there. But I'm gonna just hit it and tell me what you guys think.
Oh yeah, that's dope. I was gonna say that. Oh, yeah, that's dope.
Right. Kobe. So shout out to Kobe Bryant.
Shout out.
He was a nemesis of mine as far as a player that I would say that I like or didn't like. I didn't used to like Mr. Bryant, but Kobe Bryant.
I'm with you, Beans.
Kobe Bryant won me over with his skill set.
Number 24, Beans. Number 8.
Number 24. Number 24. That dude was a nasty assassin. I called him the assassin. I want our guys,
that's a nice statue,
man. And JT to have that type of mantra where they actually have that killer assassin type of
they're not losing tonight.
Attitude. No, period. just think about, and that's why I put that up as far as for the culture for Kobe. Kobe giving in a statue. Enough respect to LA for even putting, making that happen. They had to make it happen. The Lakers wouldn't be respected if they didn't do what they did for Kobe Bryant as far as putting up that bronze statue. So enough respect to Kobe Bryant, the number 24, not the 8. I love the 824, not the 8. And two about it, that is the model as far as a ball player in that skilled position that they should be, let's say, modeling themselves after. Kobe Bryant was an assassin on the court. He made people hate him the way he can score and play both ends too, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So, right, two-way player. So, that's what JT needs. JT has
the skill
set.
Sure does.
But he don't got the animal. He don't got the Mamba. You need the Mamba to win. That's why the Mamba was the Mamba. He bites your ass and that's it. You're dead. That's what Kobe had.
Hey, fun fact.
And that's what JT's
picture at
missing.
the top of the intro. Well, I'm in it. That's at Kobe's last game in Boston.
Wow.
I went by myself solo. And that's the last time I stopped drinking a week later.
Wow.
I was a fucking mess at that game. But anyway, that was the last game I went. I paid a good amount of money to see that, and I sat in the last row. But it was worth every penny, man. It was, man. I always like Kobe, not a Lakers fan. Don't care about them, but Kobe. Respect to him, man. Respect to his family, and God bless him.
Definitely top. He's definitely in my top 5.
He's definitely my top 5. Hell yeah. Definitely my top 5. So that was for the culture, guys. It was basketball related, but it was for the culture. Kobe received his bronze statue. He should be alive today due to some idiot in a helicopter. But other than that, it is what it is. We still gonna honor Kobe Bryant. I think he was one of the best that I've ever seen play ball besides Jordan. And, you got your Shaqs and your LeBron. But Kobe was Kobe, bro. Like, trust me, that was a straight dude, a straight killer instinct on the court. So enough respect to that. Yes, guys, we are tuning off. This was our first show back since we took a little week or so hiatus. We will be back on Sunday for the post-game show of the NFL Super Bowl. We will let y'all know how we did on the prop bets. We will let y'all know we will talk about the victor. You know who I'm rolling with, Magic Pat. I'm riding all the way with Magic Pat. I would advise you guys to do your homework, and I would say Magic Pat. I love what 49ers got going on.
I gotta ride with my pick.
Yeah, you gotta ride. Listen, it's gonna be a tight game, man.
I'm riding with the over. I'm riding with the over 47.5. Shout out.
He got the 47.5. There you go. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna bet live too. I'm gonna bet live. I'm gonna fill the game out a little bit, man.
Good luck to all you guys.
What's the Super Bowl dish though?
Oh, to tell you the truth, I didn't even plan the Super Bowl. I was gonna do. My wife was like, "Yo, you doing the Super Bowl party?" I'm like, "Yo, I ain't even hear from Riz yet. Like, I don't know what I'm doing." She was like, because if you don't do nothing, I'm going out. I'm like, damn, what am I going? Like you said, what are you gonna do for the Super Bowl dish? I don't even know, man. Usually it'd be like it'd be a spread.
You at the crib, you on Hunt?
It just be me and Hunt, dog. Me and Hunt will be just watching the game, talking about like, "Oh, go ahead, Pat." You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I might just have my own pizza and a little nacho thing going down because I like the nacho thing on the Super Bowl.
With chicken, the nacho.
That nacho plate, man, be crazy. So that's
with the
jalapenos and all that. So that might be my thing. Y'all know I'm not vegan, but I'm going vegan, so I might have to use some Beyond Meat on it. So,
right,
but to give it that spice. But yeah, man, we're gonna enjoy the Super Bowl. I know probably we'll be all calling each other during the game. Stoney, you're welcome to come over. I'm gonna be home. And Yeah, that's it. Doe, you're welcome to come over. I don't know how far you live, though.
No,
You're
I'm
welcome.
going to my mother. My mother's barbecuing. She be grilling.
Oh, there
some
you go. I
steak
forgot.
for me.
You keep talking about that barbecue, so that's off the
Yeah,
cuff for
we
me.
doing
And
that.
you already doing.
But you
doing
know,
that.
Beans, don't forget, I'm coming over for a show. Because
We
remember I
got
said
to.
the Chiefs win, I gotta go in person.
Shout to
There you
those.
go.
Yo, Doe, she still make the salad with the little lobster in the joint.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's what she
damn,
making.
man.
That's what she
Yo, that
gonna
shit
make.
is crazy, dog.
Bro.
I ain't go.
Yo,
She's up
yo.
there. You can't see her. She's at the top. Love
Yo,
you,
he
mom.
said-
There she go.
Yo,
But yeah,
man, yo, he said that. Yo, when you said that, I was like, what? What the
lobster, yeah, she makes a lobster macaroni salad. Crazy.
Yo, used to be mad. Yo, T, man, that's two plates.
Hey, T, you know you always welcome, though. We love you.
Yo,
over here,
I'm
bro.
telling you, I don't know what that shit used to be. So she used to cut the lobster up mad thin in the joint.
The funniest thing is, know what I love? Because when I stay, we up north.
Hold on. So what was the salad though? What was in it? I can't remember.
It was lobster. It was lobster. It was basically she just did macaroni salad and did the lobster instead of the the crab and all that.
Right.
But the beautiful thing is I don't live too far from her, and we own the building, so I still go over there sometimes and get up on those meatballs and spaghetti. You remember that too, Stack?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Man,
Oh, so
anyway.
your family still own the building on the block?
Nah. We got rid of that. That's why we own the buildings where we at now, though.
Okay, cool. No. I know y'all had. Them.
You see him stunting on the low, right? That's what I'm saying. He
He
got no money, but he own buildings.
Yeah,
though.
don't let him trip you though.
Hey.
I know dope people had.
But for the culture though,
right?
my mother bought that building down Dudley for 3 stacks. And you do the math.
Wow, do the math.
Back in 79.
Wow.
Damn,
So
man.
you do the math.
Wow.
So she came up.
She came up. Yes.
Damn,
Damn.
But no one wanted to live down there. When we moved down there, it was my grandmother. Everybody was afraid for us to, but my father's from around OP area, so we was cool. But no one wants to live down there. No one. They were like, "You crazy?"
Right.
Because my grandfather had family in Lenox. He was like, "I don't want you living over there." But we moved. My mother said, "Nah, I'm buying the building." And every one of you guys been to even Crook back in the day. He probably don't remember. He came down to the building a few times.
Yeah, I've been to the building.
You've been to the building. Ramel been to the building.
Yeah, I ain't been to the new building though.
Yeah, I ain't in that one. Yeah.
Oh, this is
when I heard that you got your family sold the building on the block,
on these buildings over here. We got some land, we got some chicken coops, we got some stuff going on. Y'all got when you come up, listen, we got 2 spots, so we gonna make it happen.
I don't even know about the summer property in Boca Raton. I ain't
even
I ain't even gonna tell you.
So no, but Doe, I'm gonna be making just a real quick thing on it. We're jumping off. We're done.
These are coming up though, for real.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be doing a little bit some little changes to the studio down here. I want to add like a nice couch, add some mics. Everybody get their own little mic hanging over them. I'm gonna do a little something within the next month or two. I'm gonna be
so I'm saying I'm coming down there probably for March Madness, I'll say.
Yeah, that's cool. Come through, you and Crooks. Y'all come through. We're gonna do a show.
We'll build our schedule so we can, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And Stacks will be the only one on remote, but that's fine. And then we're gonna have to visit Stacks too down there.
We gotta visit Stacks. And my sister's down there, so I could kill 2.
Yeah, we gotta make that move down there. I had a good time when I went down there a few months ago.
You still got your people in MIA?
Yeah. They still out there. My uncle, my aunt, and my cousins stay out there. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't been out there in a minute, but yeah, they out there still.
All right.
They still rooting against us too, Those are Heat and Dolphins fans.
Right. So yeah, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Once again, it is Parlay with us. You have me, Mr. Beans. You got Stony Crook. You got Sean Doe and Stacks. Please, every week, jump in, join us. If you hit that notification button on that subscribe, you will get every time we drop a new live video or show. I don't call it a video, I call it a show. We drop shows here.
Word.
So you'll get a new live show every time you hit that notification. It will let you know when we're coming on. And it'll give you the whole schematics. You'll get the whole thing. So check us out every week, twice a week. And on Sunday, this Sunday, we're doing the post-game show after the Super Bowl. It's going to be a quick one, maybe 30-40 minute show. We're going to give a quick breakdown, and hope you guys join us in. I appreciate it. Yo, fams, it was a good one. I appreciate it again. Love y'all, man. We did another show, and we'll see each other on Sunday. So with that, Parlay family, see y'all later.
What was that IPA, Stoney? Shout out that IPA.
Yeah, shout the IPA. Yeah, remember you gotta shout the IPAs, bro.
My bad. It was a Samuel Adams night tonight. This is the winter lager. This one right here.
And thanks, Luther. Thanks for joining in, Luther. And you hanged in all day, hanged in all night on this show, man. Sometimes
try that out.
I like it. Thanks for joining in, Luther. Join us on Sunday. Yeah, so what was that? Saying the name again? It's hard to cut you.
Yeah, Samuel Adams, the winter edition. That's
the winter lager.
Edition. You remember this, Neil? I brought this to your crib.
Yep, you brought that to my crib. Yes.
Yo,
I like those.
I like those. I got some in your fridge. You don't know it, man.
I probably got some in the fridge.
Yo, see, I be leaving mad beers at Neil's house, man.
Yo, this dude. Yo, especially them IPAs.
Beers up in there. I be going there like a month later and still there.
People like, yo, what you got? Like, yo. I be like, yo, you got those IPAs in there, bro, that you left them there the last time.
Yeah, man, I leave a stash over there, man, because just never know, man.
You know, I got Nick cases of beer downstairs in my. I got because the summertime and then with the parties and people just bring stuff, they leave it. I buy stuff and leave it. It just be stacked. So yeah, I know how it is, man.
Listen, right, yo, KC, yo, if you hear me talking to you, y'all motherfuckers need to come through on Sunday. Listen, I'm invested in you guys, man. Let me tell you.
Niners, man.
Y'all don't win.
Yo, listen.
I'm gonna have to leave town, man, because there'll be people looking at me.
We're done.
I'm skating, dog.
So with that,
hey, don't bring your ass down here, though.
He's yo, Stacks, he's coming down by you to hide out. Yo, so with that being said, we out, people.
God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through, but don't break you.